What's up guys, Mittens here, welcome to another video in my Magic the Gathering pack opening series, aka you're watching me flush my money down the drain and have fun while doing so. Today will be an interesting one because we are opening an Assassin's Creed Collector booster display. Very small, very interesting. This one not sealed very well, it came like this, but yeah, well, here we are. We're gonna rip it anyways, so let's go. Assassin's Creed seems to be one that splits the Magic community, as it's this weird set like March of the Machine, short MOM, that yeah, doesn't contain a lot of cards, has lots of repetition, and also the boosters and the collectors only contain 10 cards. It originally like lived its life around the 200 euro mark when it came out for pre-order. However, as soon as Alpha Investments made his video about the print run being cut severely and he's not getting any cards or any displays that he ordered, everyone went crazy for it and bought it like crazy, and the price went up insanely. Can't really blame Wizards for it, it's supply and demand with this one, but apparently the print run of these seems to be very, very short anyways, as people ordered thousands of boxes and only received a couple of hundred. So today we're gonna look into it, my first video of this one. By the way, I hope you like little Nicole Bullas, my new playmat. I have no idea what they're worth, I have no idea about the pricings yet. I just know that it contains 4 different serialized cards, and that those packs are pretty small, so let's see. Alright, Ezio, Brash Novice. Whenever he attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it, as long as 2 more counters on it. First strike is an assassin. Okay, cool. Loyal Inventor. I'm gonna go through it a bit slower in the beginning so you can see the cards, because I think it reminds me very much of Doctor Who with the artworks, but obviously Assassin's Creed is a fan favorite, and I'm gonna go through it a bit slower for you guys. Alright, we have 3 foil uncommons in the beginning. There's sagas. Looks very nice, by the way, this saga. Then we have one of these portrait cards. I'm gonna look up how to call these for the next video. Roshan, Hidden Magister. Other creatures you control are assassin in addition to types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that are not on the battlefield. Face down creatures you control have menace. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Well, not too bad, not too shabby. And Hidden Blade in Etched. So there's Etched, like, okay, interesting. Well, there's Etched cards in there that are not rare. Alright, I'm gonna put these to the side like this, boom. Alright, a wonderful Plains artwork from Egypt. And let's get into the gist. Aya of Alexandria. 4 mana for a 4/3 menace lifelink. Whenever a historic creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace. Okay. Interesting. Excalibur, Sword of Eden. 12 mana, legendary artifact equipment. This spell costs X less to cast, whereas X is the total mana cost of historic permanents you control. Equipped creature gets +10/+0 and has vigilance. Equipped legendary creature for 2 mana. Okay, well, that's a pretty big hitter. Abstergo Entertainment, legendary lands, there we go. Gonna see this quite a bunch, I feel like, based on the openings I've seen so far. And there we go, Evie Fry for our legendary partners with Jacob Fry. 2 mana for a 2/1. 1 and tap, draw a card, and discard a card. When you discard a creature card this way, target creature controls can't be blocked this turn. I'm gonna call it meh. It's not the most insane card, and we're already through our first booster. I mean, this is what you see with this kind of set, with the Aftermath sets. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a fan with the opening experience, because it's too quick, man. Reconstruct History, beautiful artwork with the pyramid. Animus initializing, loading memory sequence. Yeah. Man, Assassin's Creed card bring back so many memories. Towering Viewpoint. Ballad of the Black Flag. Beautiful artwork as well. Then we have Shay Cormac. Those look really nice, I must tell you, in person. In a video, that it doesn't do it justice. They look really, really nice in person. And a Go for the Throat Edged. Also, I like the edged cards. Alright, a Swamp. Oh, I guess it's London, huh? Alright, Jacob Fry again. No, it's Jacob, it's not. Yeah, it's Evie's brother, I guess. Whenever one or more assassins you control the combat damage to a player, exile up to one target assassin's card or card with free running from your graveyard. If you do copy it, you may cast a copy. 3 mana for 3/2. Well, that's interesting. The Spear of Leonidas. Whenever equipped creature attacks, choose one Bull Rush. It gains double strike until the end of turn. Summon, create Phobos, a legendary 3/2 horse creature token, or Revelation. Discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards. 3 mana, equip 2. Alright. And then we have Evie in this like featured sort of art. I have no idea what they're called, guys. I'm gonna look them up, trust me. And then we have, ooh, one of the very cool cards of the set. By the way, I put a spear on the foils, so we don't do that. Leonardo da Vinci. A 2 CNC, 1 blue. Legendary human artificer 3/3. For 5 mana, 3 CNC, 2 blue. Until the end of turn, Thopters you control have base power and toughness XX, whereas X the number of cards in your hand. That's cool. And then second one is 2 and 1 blue for tap the card, draw a card, then discard a card. If the discarded card was an artifact card, exile it from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 0/2 Thopter artifact creature with flying in addition to its other types. Wow. I can see how you can play that. It's a nice one. Alright. And off we go to the next one. I'm thinking about it. I heard how they're called, but I don't know anymore, these ones. I think the memory corridor, yes, that's it from Assassin's Creed. There we go. I've got it together, guys. Alright. Arno Dorian. Brotherhood Headquarters. There's a lot of foil cards always in here. Lydia Fry. Ezio Bashan-Novice. Wow, that's a very cool artwork, guys. This I like a lot. And then we have Roshan Hidden Magister. Oh wow, here we go. That's our first full art land. Beautiful one. Those are great, man. I think those will hold their value really, really well. Alright, Budget of Siva. 3 CNC, 1 red, 1 white. For a 3/4 double strike legendary human assassin. As long as it's your turn, other historic creatures you control have double strike. Disguise for 3 mana. You may cast it face down for 3 as a 2/2 creature with Ward 2. Not bad. And then we have Crystal Skull, Isu Spyglass. Wow, that artwork is actually stunning. 4 mana for legendary artifact. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play historic lands and cast historic spells from the top of your library. Well, and it's a mana stone. Wow, this skull artwork is really, really nice. Alright, Staff of Eden, legendary artifact. Beautiful foil. Beautiful foil artwork. Full art. 6 mana for legendary staff artifact. When Staff of Eden Vault's key enters the battlefield, put target legendary permanent card not named Staff of Eden Vault's key from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Alright, you can tap the artifact, draw a card for each permanent you control, but do not own. Oh, that's cool. You basically steal stuff and draw from it. Oh, that's nice. That's a very cool foil as well. And we have Bajak of Siva. Had him this pack, but now it's the edged version. Alright. Interesting so far. Let's see, maybe we actually hit a serialized one of these days. In the sprint run, it can't be that bad. Coastal Piracy, Monastery Raid. I'm gonna leave them on the screen for a couple of seconds. Hookblade. And then the Memory Corridor. What's Arbasmir? Wow, I mean the Memory Corridors look very cool. It's a shame most of those uncommons will never see play, and the Shaojun Edged. Alright, let's get into it. Forest. Ezio, Auditore da Firenze. One of the very cool, very good cards from this set. 2 mana, 1 CNC, 1 black. For a 3/2 legendary creature, human assassin with menace. Assassin spells you cast have free running 2. Meaning, free running for 2 black. You may cast a spell for its free running cost if you dealt combat damage to a player this turn with an assassin or commander. Really, really, really good. Whenever it adds you this combat damage to a player, you may pay 1 mana of each color. If that player has 10 or less life, when you do, that player loses the game. Wow, that's an interesting card. Conspiracy. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control are the chosen type. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Okay, so you make all creatures 1 type for 5 mana. Meh. Rip, rest in peace. Alright. Same, but different. And, wow, our second, like, cool hit in Edge, Socrates. We have Leonardo da Vinci and we have Socrates now. I think that's gonna be interesting for this set to see if we get all 4 of them. Alright. 1 mana, 1 white, 1 blue for a 0/4 defender. Socrates, Athenian teacher, is hexproof as long as it's untapped. And it has Socratic Dialogue. You tap it until the end of turn, target creature gains. If this creature would deal combat damage to a player, prevent that damage this creature's controller and that player each draw half that many cards rounded up. Okay. Well, here we go. That's our second old teacher. We had Da Vinci and now we have Socrates as well. Let's see if we get all 4. Abasmir, Hemlock Vial, Fatal Push. Nice one. Very nice artwork. I love the quality of the cards as well. Lydia Fry. I mean, they're really nice. Not a scratch, not nothing. Interesting. Reconnaissance. And let's get into the gist of it. Wow. Beautiful mountain. This artwork looks really, really nice. I gotta admit this. Conspiracy again in foil this time. Assassin's Trophy, of course. Can't not have it in a set like this. Gold but gold. Then we have Desmond Miles. 2 mana for 1/3 Menace. Human Assassin. Gets +1/+0 for each other assassin you control and each assassin card in your graveyard. When it deals combat damage to a player, survey X has X the amount of damage dealt to that player. Not bad. Really not too shabby at all. Well, talking about getting all of them. Barry Reed and Anne Bonny in Etched. That's number 3 or 4, so all we're missing is Cleopatra now. 1 CNC, 1 blue, 1 red, sorry. For 3/3 haste, Human Assassin Pirate. Tap it to draw a card and discard a card. Whenever you discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a tapped treasure token. Really good, actually. And I think, yeah, we are starting to see why this set is doomed to fail when it comes to single pricing. I think there's just too many versions of the same cards in a set that doesn't have a lot of cards. I think it's roughly over 100 cards in this set. And so far, I think we have hit like pretty much every chase card. Yeah, in one version or the other. We're missing the swords still, but like, it it'll be really interesting to see if it holds up value because of the print run cut. Because that might be the thing to look at. And I think I'll maybe open one more and then the rest of them go onto my shelf and stay there for a couple of years, and then let's see how it develops. Beautiful. I mean, these memory corridor cards are really, really nice, I must admit. Murder and Etched. Alright, Swamp. Upstargo Entertainment. Only for the second time today, so that's kind of fine. Spear of Leonidas had this as well. Excalibur, Sword of Eden had this as well. And Ezio in Edged. Wow. Also nice edging. I like the edged cards. There you go. That's half of it gone. And we have a lot of the cards that are worth something. Well, let's see if we, or if I can recommend you to buy it, but like, so far the opening experience is mediocre. But if I were you, I would buy it sealed. I would keep it sealed because at some point it might be worth a bit more. But yeah, I don't think it's like Modern Horizons 3 that's just getting insane and ridiculously valuable at some point. But yeah, here we are. Ezio, Brush Novice again. Overpowering attack in Edged. Wow, this looks amazing. Waterlogged Grove in foil. This looks really nice, man. The contrasts of this are... wow. This beautiful card. Alright, Xenu, Keen-Eyed Protector. 2 mana for 2/1 Flying Vigilance, Bird Scout. Tap it, exile it. You gain 2 life and scry 2. When a legendary creature you control attacks and isn't blocked if it's exiled. Well, if Xenu is exiled, put it onto... wow, the battlefield attacking. Wow, that's really good. There we have the Staff of Hermes. 3 mana for a legendary equipment. Equipped creature has lifelink. As long as you have 30 or more life, equipped creature gets +5/+5 as indestructible and prevent all damage that would be dealt to this creature equipped for 2 white. Also a very nice equipment. Cover of Darkness, 2 mana for an enchantment. If it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type have fear. I'm gonna put up here what fear is because I don't know from the top of my head. And Cover of Darkness again in Edged. This is what I mean. Like, too many variants of the same cards. You have the foil version, you have a non-foil version, you have a full art version, you have an edged version. And I think it might be probably pulling single pricings down a lot. But, yeah. Still, there is serialized cards in this, so it will hold more value than March of the Machine. As long as sellers don't panic sell it at some point. Alright, Haystack. That's a nice throwback to Assassin's Creed. Remember when you fell from the towers into the haystacks and they couldn't find you? Search the area, he can't have gone far. Palazzo Gatti, yeah, well. Alright. Socrates, again. Athenian teacher, foil. What must be done? 5 mana, 3 and 2 white. Choose one. Let the world burn, destroy all artifacts and creatures, or release Juno. Return target historic permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It enters with 2+1/+1 counters if it's a creature. Meh. There we have Basim ibn Ishak. 2 mana, Dimir for a legendary 2/2 assassin. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. And it can be blocked this turn. This ability triggers only once. When deals combat damage to a player, put +1/+1 counter on it. Wow, not bad. Also, really nice look. I mean, and a rest in peace in edged foil. So far, I'm not mad. I don't think this is worth $200. But in modern, well, I don't know what this is legal for actually. I think it's modern and legacy, but well, I gotta look it up. So far, like, I would say it's okay. All right. Oh, wrong. Goes here. Alright, Crystal Skull Spyglass. Had this before. Cover of Darkness. Had this before. Like, by now... Oh, Sean and Rebecca. This is new. Alright, 1 mana, 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue for a 4/4 Vigilance Human Assassin Scientist. When they enter the battlefield, search your graveyard, hand and library for a card named the Animus, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Tap it, add 1 colorless mana. When you do, mill 2 cards. And Basim Ibn Ishaq as edged foil. It doesn't blow me away. If I find a sword now, especially Feast and Famine, that would be nice to end it with in the last 3 packs, because I think that's what ultimately determines the value of your display, is probably the swords you pull. Leave the serialized out of the picture. Other than that, I will probably not price what I paid for this, but price what you currently pay, because it goes up and down so much. I think the display is like 240, 230 euros right now. To compare, like, just if you would buy it, what you could expect. Because I think it's pretty boring if I tell you I bought it very early. And now I might make some money because of the singles, but yeah. Let's make it a bit more relatable. Excalibur and foil. Assassins, Trophy, non-foil. Socrates in full art, foil. Oh man, that's also the slot of the serialized card, but then it would be in Greek. I mean, I must admit, the quality of them looks really nice. And Haytham Kenway. 4 mana, 2 and 1 white, 1 blue. For a 3/3 legendary creature, human knight, protection from assassins. Other knights you control get +2/+2, have protection from assassins. Oh, right, cool. So not only can you boost assassins with this set, but also like give immunity from it. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to 1 target creature card that player controls until it leaves the battle. Wow, that's a powerful card, man. That's a nice impactful card for you. Alright, 2 packs to go, guys. Again, so far I'm not blown away by Assassin's Creed. I was not from the beginning. I still feel like, yeah, Aftermath sets are kind of meh. Wizards did pack some more value into it, which is kind of nice. Wow, beautiful artwork as well. But so far, well, I mean, they went up a lot in price because of Printron being cut. Smart move, you know, make them rare. Thanks, Wizards, I get it. But so far, yeah, it's fine. Apple of Eden, Isu Relic, 4 mana for legendary artifact. Tap it, pay for life, sacrifice it. Look at target opponent's hand and exile those cards face down. You may play those cards this turn, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. Until end of turn, whenever you play a land or cast a spell this way, its owner draws a card. At the beginning of the next end step, return the exiled cards to their owner's hand. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. Next end step is your end step. Yeah. Meh. Desynchronization. Return each non-land permanent to its... Or what? That's non-historic to its owner's hand. Wow, that's cool. 4 mana instant as well. Oh, okay. Jacob Fry, full art, memory corridor art, and black market connections etched. Cool. That's one of the valuable reprints from the last sets, but I think it's also already going down a lot. Alright, last pack for today, and then I'll leave you alone with the Assassin's Creed madness. Let's go. One more serialized, right? Brotherhood Regalia. Cathartic Reunion. Alexios. Beautiful artwork again. And the Palazzo Archers. We only got 2 of the specialty lands from this one. Laila Hassan, 4 mana, first strike 3/4. When she enters the battlefield, or whenever one or more assassins you control deal combat damage to a player, return target history card from your graveyard to your hand. Meh. Cover of Darkness, full art. How cool would it have been if we pulled like the serialized Da Vinci here? Okay, so it seems like we are missing just one of the 4 cards that could be serialized, which is Cleopatra. Do we hit her here? No, we don't. Alright, Sigurd, Jarl of Ravensthorpe, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, 3 mana, 3/3. Post 1, put a lore counter on target saga you control and remove 1 from it. Whenever you put a lore counter on a saga you control, put +1/+1 counter to 1 target other creature. Oof, mediocre. Alright, so guys, you've seen the prices of the individual cards while it was running. Now I'm gonna reveal, boom, the pricing for the entire display. Again, I'm gonna take the current pricing of the display as you would buy it right now in Europe, and compare it to what I've pulled, so you know what to expect from, I would say, an average box. I didn't pull any of the huge hits from it. I think it's an average, a pretty good average example, and yeah. As always, thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. The button is down here. It's not about the values we pulled, it's about the fun we had. I had a lot of fun opening this today, although it's, in my opinion, one of the rather mediocre sets, and I'm already looking forward to Bloomburrow. Alright guys, I thank you very much for your time and patience, and thanks for watching. Bye bye, see you next week.